My name is Tim Burr, and I was in a skiing accident November 2014. I crashed and broke my neck and injured my spinal cord, so I'm paralyzed from the shoulders down. If the snow is like plowed, a lot of times it'll be like pushed up in like one of the unloading areas for like a ramp out of a van. If I didn't have somebody to help me out, I would be stuck a lot of the time. The sidewalks aren't really, like, they're so steep in most of town that it's not even really a question of if I can go on them or not by myself. The little bits that I've been on have been as clear as they could be.
My name is David Floria. I'm 66 years old. I live with my wife Kim and my son Jesse, high school senior, in Basalt, across the river in Emma. The problems with my vision started in 1986 and 1987. In 1986, I totally lost all sight in my left eye and most of the sight in my right eye due to a virus infection. I became legally blind at that point and had to stop driving. And to get around the valley, up or down valley, I walk from my house to the Aspen Junction bus stop. And in the winter, curbs get filled in, there's snow banks, all the surfaces become the same, everything's white. It becomes much more difficult. The surfaces of the sidewalk are snow-covered or very icy. Crossing Highway 82 is also challenging. It's like this roaring river of steel going by, kind of intimidating to get across. But I'm very grateful that at the crosswalk red light signal, there is an audio signal as well that signals when I can start going across. It's a great opportunity to have the wonderful bus service in this valley. Very grateful for RAFTA, the drivers, as well as the passengers and people I meet along the way.
When I was born in 1942, I was 90 days premature, and I was in an incubator for 10 weeks before they knew that oxygen pressure, too much pressure in incubators, was destroying kids' vision. I can't sometimes tell where the sidewalk is and where the grass is. And it gets even worse when people don't shovel in the winter. I frequently end up in the road and think I'm on the sidewalk. It's just hard to tell where things are when you're using a cane. And when everything's white. I see a little bit, and if sidewalks are shoveled, usually I can tell where the sidewalk is. On Blake Avenue, where I live, the city does remove the snow that they build up in the middle of the street when they plow. But that takes a long time for them to get to it. And on the side streets, they don't remove it usually. So what happens is you go to cross the street, and all of a sudden you have this little mountain in front of you, and that gets confusing. If you see someone with a white cane and you're driving, you have to yield the right-of-way to them. And people seldom do it.